Welcome to the Partnernomics Partnering Foundations course. Our mission is to make strategic partnering become a core competency for every client. Join the exciting conversations in our collaboration platform after this topical video.
Welcome back. When I describe this course to partnering professionals from across the globe, I call it the dictionary because it establishes a baseline of terms and concepts from which we can build upon. As previously stated, the genesis of the Partnernomics methodology is centered on answering two core questions. What are the imperatives for partnership success? And can partnership success be codified? If partnering can be codified, then we know partnering is a science that can be structured in a repeatable process. That is, we can follow a proven process to move from 30% success rate to an 80+% success rate within our programs. This would be transformative for your organization and your career. Now, I need to go play CEO and work on the next generation of our platform. So I'm going to ask Dan, one of our content production team members, to help me deliver the rest of this course to you. But don't worry, I will check in with you periodically. And feel free to connect with me on our collaboration platform. Good luck, and I look forward to meeting you soon.
Thank you, Mark. And hello, everyone. As Mark mentioned, in this video, I'm going to continue laying the foundation of partnering knowledge so we can answer the questions previously posed and set a strong foundation from which we can build upon. In this video, I will be addressing the following foundational topics. 1. General versus strategic partnerships. 2. Transactional versus collaborative. 3. Convenience in relationships. 4. Independence versus interdependence. And 5. The partnering mindset. Now, let's get started. General versus strategic partnerships. We all know that not all customers are created equal. Some provide more value to our organization than others. The same holds true for partnerships. A general partnership is defined as a relationship between multiple entities where value is provided to all participants. The definition of a general partnership is intentionally broad because it accounts for the majority of all partnerships. Now let's compare that definition to a strategic partnership. You will notice that the first part of this definition is the same, but the end is radically different. A strategic partnership is a relationship between multiple entities, where the intent is to create a competitive advantage and significant value to all participants. This is what the art and science of strategic partnering is all about. The Partnernomics methodology is focused on using partnerships to create competitive advantages, and we continually address this topic throughout all Partnernomics courses. Transactional versus collaborative. All partnerships fall on a continuum, somewhere between being highly transactional on one side and highly collaborative on the other. Commodity dealings are very transactional. Commodities, by the very definition, states that the product or service has no differentiation, so the only variable is what? You guessed it, price. Transactional relationships require high volumes of activities because the profit margins are relatively low. Transactional partnering professionals do not have much time to invest in their counterparts because time spent with vendors or partners means less time spent looking for the next deal. Now, contrast that with a collaborative approach where the goal is to create differentiation in the market, which leads to pricing power and ultimately increased profit margins. When we execute strategic partnering agreements, we are intentionally leveraging the unique capabilities of complementary companies that can provide us with a competitive advantage, thereby moving us from the world of heavy competition to the blue waters of profit growth. Convenience in partnerships. Convenience rules in transactional relationships. If a 1% increase in value is offered by a competing vendor, then a switch is made. If, for any reason, working with another company becomes marginally more convenient, a switch is made and the incumbent is replaced. Now let's contrast that view where commitment rules. Strategic partners remain focused on the big picture, and they realize that their commitment to the partnership journey means that they will likely lose some battles, but work collectively with their partner to win the war. Strategic partners are willing to take one step back if it means 3 steps forward for their partner. This is done knowing that in the next cycle, they will take 3 steps forward and it may come at a cost for their partner. But in the end, both sides benefit by creating a multiplier effect, and they achieve greater collective results than if each would have acted alone. Independence versus interdependence. Transactional relationships are focused on independence, and they tend to see collaborations as a win-lose scenario. These companies make self-centered decisions with no regard to the potential cost or potential benefit of collaborating with other companies. Although significant value may be derived by including the assets and capabilities of other organizations, their self-centered mentality is not trained to consider potential multiplier effect possibilities. Strategic partners, on the other hand, constantly look at the collective benefits that may be achieved by collaborating with their network of partners and leveraging their organization's resources. It has been said that a rising tide raises all ships. Strategic partners look for ways to deploy their resources in a way that raises the tide. The interdependent nature of strategic partnerships aligns incentives so the benefits gained by one partner can add value to all other partners. The strategic partnering mindset. On one side, we have independent transactional thinkers, and on the other side, we have the collaborative strategic thinkers. Zero-sum is the idea that every benefit for one person or company must have an equal cost so that every interaction sums to zero. For every winner, there must be a loser. This is the win-lose mentality. To the contrary, strategic partnering professionals look for win-win outcomes. They look for ways to provide increasing value through exchanges that result in a multiplier effect. As a result, both parties achieve greater results by working together as compared to working individually. A commodity is a common good or service that is readily available and the low-price provider makes the sale. Transactional thinking is based on selling at high volumes because profit margins are very low. To the contrary, partnering professionals look for opportunities to add value to the solutions that their organization offers, thereby achieving differentiation. When differentiation is achieved, pricing power accompanies the innovation. But it is not enough to just be different or unique. For long-term success, an organization's solutions must offer significantly more value to its customers and have a solution that is not easily replicated. Transactional thinkers are limited to only incremental wins because transactional thinkers play the short-run game. They are not able to plant and nurture seeds that will grow into massive trees that will feed the village. Transactional thinkers are wired to be looking for their next meal, not the long-term community feast. To the contrary, strategic partnering professionals look for opportunities to create paradigm shifts. They rely on their unconventional and entrepreneurial way of thinking that constantly has them asking, what if? What resources could we combine today, from our toolbox and others, that will add significant value to customers and significantly improve the way that our customers live? This brings us to the end of this topic. In this video, I continued laying a foundation of terms by defining general versus strategic partnerships, transactional versus collaborative, convenience in relationships, independence versus interdependence, and finally, the partnering mindset. By establishing a sound baseline of terms and concepts, we will have a firm foundation from which we can build upon. I hope that you enjoyed the content from this introductory topic. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video.
Thank you for participating in the Partnernomics Partnering Foundations course. Click the link below to join the exciting conversations happening in our collaboration platform.